Hey Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. If you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you finding my channel. And if you've been here for a while, I appreciate you all as well. You are all so welcome here. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's reading is going to be an elemental reading for our water signs. So if your sun, moon, or rising falls under the signs of Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, this is your reading, and you are also welcome to cross watch. So if for whatever reason today's reading does not fit with you, do not force it. Check out one of the other readings. Maybe one of those will suit you better. All right, we're going to jump right in. We're going to see what's going on for our water signs out there in the current energy. Please tell me, what do our water signs need to know? Okay, thank you. So the first one that came up here was distraction. So water signs, there might be something happening in your life right now that is purposely trying to distract you. And I'm getting like the devil card energy from this. So there's something that might be put in front of you that's purposefully trying to dissuade you from doing something or prevent you from doing something. So Spirit's just asking you to look at the things that you do to distract yourself, okay? Also, too, that could be to avoid feelings for something or to avoid healing something within you. So, whatever that means to you, take a look at whatever your distractions are and work on helping to eliminate them or diminish them. Okay, that one. We have self-interest. Oh, okay. That just took an interesting turn. I'm actually going to get a third one before I go down that rabbit hole. What else do we have? Thank you. Risk. Okay. Bottom of the deck is perspective, so that's like the Hanged Man. So immediately with self-interest, what I got out of this had to do with this distraction. So it felt like the theme of misdirection, right? Like what the government often does to us. Don't pay attention to this thing that's going on behind the scenes. Here's a disaster for you to focus on instead. So there might be a person in your life, and it doesn't have to be a person, it could be a job, it could be a relationship, that might be purposefully trying to distract you from catching them in like their own self-interest. So in other words, maybe they might be trying to keep you distracted so that you don't notice something so they can continue doing something behind the scenes. Relationship is coming up for me. So this would be like, don't leave the relationship, even though it might serve you. I'm going to distract you with some temporary fix so that you don't see that I'm just trying to keep you here out of my self-interest. Now, risk is coming through a couple different ways. You might be afraid to leave because it is deemed as a risk. And again, that might be part of that whole self-interest distraction situation. So Spirit is calling you at this time to see things from a new perspective, because the perspective that you have on something is someone else's perspective and it serves them, but does not likely serve you. And again, it was put in your path as a distraction. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So if it is a job, maybe the job is trying to get you to stay, even if they're not going to pay you more money. They're like, oh, but the benefits are good. But like really their self-interest is you're cheaper labor than they would have to pay somebody else. Again, we already went over if it's a relationship. Maybe it's a friendship. Maybe you have a friend that constantly dumps their problems onto you. And they're trying to distract you from healing, whatever this is. This distraction, though, could also be social media. It could be TV. It could be distraction in any form. So whatever that looks like for you. The risk, though, is here because it's asking you to measure some sort of risk that's presenting itself to you right now. Is the reward worth the risk? That's the question that you should be asking yourself for whatever this is that you're looking at. Because there's something that you are looking to take a risk in, but you might be wondering if it is worth the reward. That's kind of the thing you need to weigh in this case, because someone might be asking you out of self-interest to make you take a risk, and it's risky to you, but it's not risky to them. Okay? And they might try to distract you from like the real facts that go along with this risk. So they might be trying to hide the actual risks and make it seem like it's actually a good investment. So whatever this is, I feel like you will know and you're going to figure it out. But let's get into the tarot and see what else comes up for this. Thank you. Tell me more about this reading for the water signs, please. Okay, thank you. Oh, yeah. All right. The Five of Pentacles is not a good sign here because this risk might involve you losing money. So is there some sort of investment that you're being asked to look at or to invest in? And the question that you should be asking yourself is, like, who benefits from this? The Seven of Wands is telling you to stand up for yourself. Like, don't just go along with this. This doesn't feel right to me. That there is something that you're being presented with right now as a distraction. So what's coming to me is like a get-rich-quick scheme. Maybe you're trying to start a business and someone approaches you and says, hey, want to make money super fast? Yeah, well, I got just the thing for you, like a snake oil salesman. Is that what those guys were? Like they're trying to sell you this oil in a bottle and tell you it's a miracle cure for everything. And so because this is here, the risk is not going to be worth it. So be careful of something. Snake oil salesman. Yeah. All right, what else do we have, please? Thank you. The Ten of Cups. Under self-interest. Let's get one more, please. The Nine of... Okay. Oh my gosh. Can't make this up. Can't make this up. I immediately was like, Ten of Cups. That's like fulfillment. Why is the self-interest here? And then we got the Nine of Cups. All right. So, water signs. You might be better off single right now. If this situation is a relationship, and even if the relationship has some aspect of business involvement, which it likely does, look deeper into it before you dump any money into it, because it's looking like it's not good. We also have the Two of Cups here. And this feels like energy that wants to come in, but there's something that you've got to leave behind here. Something is distracting you from your path. And it's been put there on purpose to distract you. And again, it could be a lack mentality around something. But you do seek to be happy and fulfilled emotionally. But where you're currently at is not going to do that for you. All right, let's keep going. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is very much telling me not to rush into something. Like, read the fine print. Read the fine print. Find out everything that you can about a situation before you just jump headfirst into it. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're going to get mental clarity about something and everything's going to fall into place. And good for you if you just decide not to do whatever this is. Because I'm seeing that you are like, yeah, I'm out of here. Even with the Nine of Cups, I would rather be single than to be taken advantage of like this. So something is definitely coming to light in your world where you're receiving a truth about something. Maybe someone's mask is going to slip. I'm trying to see how else this is playing out here. Like, it feels like you thought something that you were getting into was going to be emotionally fulfilling and make you happy. And again, maybe you thought it had to be with a partner or with a job or whatever this attachment is up here. But you've come to the realization that you could just be happy by yourself and don't need this, whatever other energy this is. All right, something else just came to me here. This distraction might be the promise of protection from lack of money. So if it's a job, like, hey, don't worry about money anymore because we're going to protect you from that. But it's not emotionally fulfilling. And again, it's out of their self-interest. But with the Fool card being here, I'm seeing that you're seeing a new way out. Like a different choice, a different option, and you're going to take it. Because the truth is going to come out about something. So if this comes out, you're going to come back to this reading and be like, oh yeah, I remember that. But definitely don't rush into something, especially a risk that could leave you penniless. Because again, if it's a contract or something like that, they're going to try to distract you and not have you read that fine print because it does not interest you, it interests someone else. I'm also getting, like, with this card here, you have one crow who asked for help from a bunch of crows to catch a mouse, but then the one crow takes it for itself. Like, thanks for your help, guys. I know I said I would share, but peace, I'm out. So maybe someone's going to ask you for your help in something and promise you something and then leave you with nothing. All right. Let's not dwell too much in that energy. It is what it is. Let's get you an angel number. All right, give me an angel number, please, for my water signs out there. Thank you. We have 6688. Give up and get more. This is giving, letting go, paying attention, moving forward. You are about to separate from something in the physical world. Yes. Such as selling property. If you don't want to lose or sell anything in the material world, you can change your thoughts and change this direction. However, if you intend to sell or separate from some things in your life, regard this sequence of numbers as a sign that your wish is about to be fulfilled. There you go. So it already sounds like you've made a decision and that you've made the decision to not involve yourself in this. Maybe you've already received this truth or clarity and you're like rushing out of the situation fast. You're like, I'd rather be single. Bye. I can be happy by myself. All right, let's get some spirit messages, please. Thank you. All right. Let go of the old and make way for the new. You may find yourself being distracted, by random thoughts, fears, or doubts. Don't allow yourself to be governed by them. Simply observe and choose to take aligned actions and choices. I love it when Spirit doubles down on a message that is definitely confirmation for you. We have trust the wait. You are being prepared for your blessings. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. Things you are going through now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. All right. And then the bottom of the deck. Sit in silence for a moment and listen. The answers that you have been seeking are finally coming to you. Truly trust and believe that you are going to make it and be exactly where you need to be. We are on this journey with you. Hang in there. It's not much longer. All right. So we're going to close this reading out with the Visions of the Soul card here. This is portals for your meditation, for activations. All right, let's get one of these, please, for our water signs. Thank you. We have angelic healing. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck is Earth Star Chakra. So right now you might be being called to ground yourself. Okay. So this might be connecting to Mother Earth and to get a grounding mat, something like that. Whatever makes you feel grounded in your life. That's what you're being called to do at this time. So for angelic healing, that is number 29. This is compassion, heart awakening, hope, support, and unconditional love. Use this portal to access the realm of the angelic beings of light, and when you need soul healing, it is a portal to the healing angels. Your declaration of intent: I gratefully accept angelic healing and guidance for my highest good. Maybe you gradually do it too. You have access to the angelic realm at any time that you feel you need their healing, guidance, or support. Whether you call upon specific angels or archangels, or simply call on healing angels, your call is always heard. Throughout your life, these guardians are at the ready to protect and assist you. Their greatest wish now is that you open your heart fully to cosmic love. You are more than what you see in the mirror, much more. The angels have created an archway, a gateway to higher heart healing. Rainbow light, all the light rays, unconditional love, and a circle of protection is contained within this opening. Reach out through your heart to feel its unconditional love. Open your heart and awaken your connection to Source, healing all that is in imbalance within you. All right. So for some of you, after leaving some sort of situation, you are making way for the new. Also, you do have angelic healing support. Okay, this feels like higher up support, and this feels like grounded support. So it's almost like to trust that you are this vessel in between the earth and the heavens, and that you are being supported on both ends at this time. So you can use this card for portal activation to get that angelic healing. You can also just call on them anytime you wish. So a lot of messages came through here, but trust the wait, let go of the old to make way for the new. And again, distraction is about to leave your life. Okay? You're about to get truth and clarity on some situation or person that's been very self-serving in your life, and you're going to come to the realization that maybe you are just better off by yourself. If you're about to enter in any contracts, please make sure you weigh the risk and don't rush into anything. Read the fine print, okay? Make sure that whatever you're getting yourself into serves yourself and isn't going to drain all your energy or just be a distraction from your process, your progress, okay? All right, water signs, that is your reading for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. Make sure you fill your own cup up with love before you fill someone else's. Go within so you never go without. And keep in mind that I'm a beacon of light, here to help guide you through the darkness. I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so much love. Take care, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.